This next gentleman you may see, who's a host on a TV show, True TV, also works clubs and colleges, headlines throughout the country. Help me welcome right now, Chris Strait, everybody. Let him hear it. Chris!
All right, thank you. All right, Cougars, that is not, it's not that new, actually. We always had Cougars, but we called them what they were back then, school teachers. You pay a group of people that low for that long, stuff happens. I'm jealous. He was talking about the pictures. That's true in schools, too. They get to pick their school picture now. It's digital. It's not at every school, but sometimes, yeah. Anybody had kids that have this? Yeah. They take pictures of the kids and flip it around and show it to them. The kid gets to stay in the chair till he finds one he likes. Remember what we went through? We had to wait 3 weeks for this. Aunts and uncles had already ordered wallet size. That made you a better person, though. You took one look at that picture, you're like, wow, I guess I better develop a personality. I'm getting nothing on my looks. I'm not jealous of all the technology. Some of it I'm not. Like, texting is fine, but you can text message 911 emergency. Yeah, I'd say, apparently they got sick of hearing us screaming. Now they don't have to talk to us at all. They just got to read, get my GF shot, my BFF, frown. And 911 writes back, LOL, JK, OMW. He's done with you. He's done with you. I got 2 kids, 4-year-old daughter, 3-month-old son. Yeah, thank you. Which is enough of a gap that they start asking questions. Like, daughter's like, why is there a baby in mommy's tummy? Because you finally took a nap and shut up for 2 seconds. So you got little kids in your house. Oh, there is no freedom. It's like things are exciting again that weren't exciting since you were a teenager. It's like missionary position. That's fun. I got to get down. Because you're halfway in a push-up. You can get out of that, no problem. That door flies open. Nope, just working out with mommy. That's all that's happening. You can't get into freaky sex. Little kids might open that door any second. No, you don't be like, oh, son, let me explain after I get out of the cage. Let me get the Cool Whip off and that horse ball out of your mother's mouth, and then we'll tell you all about the birds and the... Yes, you can have the maple syrup, but we'll just get it out of here. It's like doing it in your parents' house again. You gotta hide, except now you pay the rent. To hell with that. That's not fair. Some technology I embrace, like I have a favorite font on my computer. Anyone else have a favorite font, one you like to type with more than the others? Hey, what's yours? Calibra, there you go. Oh, yeah, you were looking for that. Like a calligraphy, not quite. I like Comic Sans. Anyone else, the comic, but you like that one? Yeah. Comic book letters. I print out my bank statement in that font. Yeah, now even the word foreclosure looks fun. They always say you're not supposed to fight in front of your kids. I always say, why not? You want the divorce to be a surprise? My wife and I do the opposite. We fight in front of everybody, family, friends, everybody. You know why? That way when we have an anniversary, everybody celebrates. Well, they're still together. Raise a glass to that. That's incredible. Making it work. Having kids reminds you of how many things you had to learn. Certain things I thought as an adult were involuntary. They're not involuntary, like sniffing and clearing of the throat. You have to learn how to do that. My daughter gets a frog in her throat. That's how she talks for a day. So, where you going, Daddy? Where you going, Daddy? I'm going away from you, Satan. Can't name your kid that, though, anymore. Lucifer, outlawed. Really? Was that enough of a problem that they had to make a law? God, the trauma people saddle their kids with. And but I did something that apparently white people never do anymore. I gave my children a first name. What's with it? You know what I'm talking about. Taylor, Tyler, Tucker, Tanner, Mason, Morgan, Madison, Connor, Carson. These are last names. Stop making your kids sound like a law firm, all right? That's a lot of pressure to go to college. The kid's not even one yet. Relax. You never meet any Latinos who do that. You never go, this is my son, Lopez Gomez. You never see that. celebrities, they give their kids some crazy names. And if you don't, the press will do it for you. You end up J-Lo or A-Rod. I'm scared to get famous and become Strait. My mom, actually, my brother's first name is Patrick. Okay, starts with a P. Yeah, my mom didn't figure that out till I'm 20, he's 13. She's looking at our passport list in a row, and she starts laughing really loud. I'm like, Mom, what's so funny? She goes, C-Strait and P-Strait. Well, you named us. You're just thinking of that now? She goes, no, that's not it. I go, well, then what's so funny? You're blind as a bat, and your brother can't aim. And it seemed like I was picking on celebrity parents. I am. Not only do they give the kids weird names, but they're posing, right? They always act like they're being, the super mom of Hollywood. You ever notice in all those celebrity baby pictures, the kid's always looking in the other direction to someone off camera? You know who they're really looking at? The nanny who really raises that little kid. That's who they're looking at. Yeah. Who is this strange person who's occasionally in the house? That's what they're thinking. My wife and I, we don't have a hot nanny. I don't have the money, and she didn't have the trust. Now, we did have a hot nanny, but I fired his ass. I don't need that kind of competition. Oh, now you're back with me, ladies. Groan followed by a clap, you hypocrites. So, this is for the breasts, yes, breasts. I love breasts. They are proof that teenage boys can focus. And A-double-D will cure ADD any day of the week. Remember that. I don't believe in an ADD, period. I worked with children for a lot of years. I got a master's in clinical psych. I could have been your shrink, and you should be thankful I'm not. But there's no such thing as ADD. It's called having an imagination. Who agrees with me? Thank you. You're not supposed to be able to concentrate on everything. That's how you know what you don't like and aren't good at. You got a 7-year-old kid that's already figured out his teacher ain't got nothing to say to him. You got a genius on your hands, don't you? That kid might write something besides a frickin' vampire show. I know some of you love that stuff. I hate the vampire shows. It's old, it's tired, it's played out, it's been done to death. All right? I don't get the allure of vampires. You want to stay up all night with pale skin, crooked teeth, and a lousy diet? Move to England. There's a place for you. But I know why they diagnose every kid with stuff, because you're not allowed to hit them anymore. You got to give them pills. You want to make sure you give them the right one. They're giving people pills for the side effects now. So they find it. That's how they found Viagra was a heart medication. And now they're giving it to women because apparently one of the side effects of Viagra is it cures female depression if you give it to women. I thought it cured female depression if you gave it to men, but whatever. That's what I thought we were doing. I'm not scared of Viagra. I'm scared of Cialis. That's the one I don't like. For those of you who don't know, that's the Viagra that can last for 36 hours. Why, some of you might be wondering, would you need it to last for 36 hours? And they'll tell you, for when you've already taken the pill, but it's still not the right time. Ladies, your man has taken chemicals into his body that might kill him just so he can please you, and it's still not the right time. You're the devil. That commercial ought to go like this. When you've already taken the pill, but it's still not the right time, ask your doctor about chloroform. Maybe the problem in your relationship is consciousness. That's be slowing you down. They gave me a drug for the side effect. I was an insomniac. I couldn't sleep. They gave me mirtazapine. It's an antidepressant. I said, well, I kind of get depressed when I can't sleep, but that's not my problem. No, side effect is drowsiness. Take it at night and you'll be fine. But what about the antidepressant? Oh, that's free. Have fun. Go ahead, party with that. That's good. They gave me a drug for the side effect. That's like shooting heroin so you have an excuse to wear a long-sleeve shirt. What's your goal here? I made fun of teenage boys focusing. I want to say right now, ladies, every guy makes fun of how women get hormonal once a month. I don't make fun of that. Ladies think that's a horrible thing that you have to go through every month, but you get a pass for your behavior. And I say, what about teenage boys? They're hormonal for 12 straight years. Do they get a pass on their behavior? No, they got to make every important life decision right then. Think of it, from 13 to 25, you got to decide. You got to learn how to drive, got to get a job, got to pick a major, got to pick a life partner. You got to learn all this stuff in your whole mind. The whole time you're doing that, in the back of your head is just ass titty, 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 ass titty. You try getting anything done with that kind of background noise happening. Nobody checks you. My wife, she does this to me. My daughter, finally, she saw a homeless guy with no teeth. And she asked, you know, it was the first time noticing this. She goes, Daddy, why does the man have no teeth? And before I can answer, my wife jumps in. That's what happens when you don't brush. I said, honey, give me you know that's not why he has no teeth. Yeah, I know, but a perfect time to teach that message. What? You're gonna use a toothless homeless guy to teach a message to our child? And you're not shooting any higher than brush your teeth? I think I'm gonna start with don't do meth. That's where I'm gonna be. If you're homeless and skinny, that's what happened. Because this is America. The broker you are, the fatter you are. Isn't that insane? We have fat homeless people. That means you can get fat on spare change. I'll tell you how that happens. Oh, the cheeseburgers? Yeah, those are $6 for $1. Oh, the veggie wrap? Yeah, fill out this financial aid application. We'll get that right to you. I'm like that. I should be that fat. I used to have no food discipline. I just lost about 40 pounds recently, which is hard. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah. When you make one life change and you drop a lot of weight, you know you were living badly. The fast food, that was my weakness. I love fast food. I loved it late at night. And now that I stopped eating it, I look at it differently. Because people just pick their own way of concentrating on health. It's never 100%. Like hand sanitizer became huge for a while there, didn't it? Everyone's scrubbing there. Oh, gotta kill the germs. Gotta kill the germs. Burger King bathroom, guys using the hand sanitizer. Oh, gotta kill the germs. Dude, you just ate a triple Whopper. Your insides are bombed out. What do you care? But a couple of germs on the fingers is not going to be what does you in. Taco Bell, they're not even lying to you. They got something on the menu called a chalupa. Something called a gordita. Isn't that Spanish for little fat girl? Look it up, I'm not kidding. So we have Latinos here. Before I got out here, we have some. Yeah, 3 or 4. There you go. When you're this close to Oxnard, it's a given, but... No, I'm a big boxing fan, and Oxnard is like a boxing center in the whole country, man. They got the best fighters. And I grew up in amateur boxing, watching a lot of pro fighters, and every Mexican-American fighter has a pair of these trunks. They don't always wear them, but they all own it. Mexican flag on the front, American flag on the back. But it's always that way. It's never the other way around. Finally, I pulled the fighter aside. I go, dude, why do you all have those trunks? He said, because, man, don't you get it? My balls are Mexican, but my ass is staying right here. And I'm Chris Strait. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
All right. How's my audience? Good. You guys are a lot of fun. Hey, I myself am Latino. I'm Cuban. Where are my Cubans?